Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Got a collection video for you. I thought I'd do a video on my entire Civivi collection that I have so far as of March 13th, 2022. I don't foresee buying another Civivi right away, but who knows? I may decide to get one later today or tomorrow or not for a few weeks. But yeah, this is all the Civivis that I have. I think there's 17 of them, and might be a little longer video because there's so many knives, but I'm going to try to keep it short and not going to go into too much detail on anything. But yeah, to start out, my only fixed blade / neck knife is a Curie EDC. Pretty awesome utility knife, great for crafts and doing detailed cuts. Skeletonized 9CR 18 MOV steel. Yeah, look at that blade. It's just like a utility knife razor blade. But yeah, real nice, comfortable, especially doing draw cuts like this or straight cuts like this, Yeah, I like this. This thing goes for about $39-40 right now. I think I paid more than that when I bought it. I think prices dropped. But yeah, basically 5.1 inches long, overall length, 1.8 inch blade, weighs 1.5 ounces. Like I said, basically it's a neck knife. Now, the weakest part of this whole deal, I think, is the sheath. This is the second sheath I've had for it. First one, I don't know what happened. After a while, I went to use it, and the knife just fell right out. I'd go like this, and the knife go flying. So I contacted we/Savivi, emailed them, said, hey, I got this knife. The sheath sucks. It won't stay in. What am I going to do with this knife? Can't carry it. So they responded, asked for pictures or a video. I sent a real short video clip of me just going like this and it flying out. And they said, yeah, no problem. Sent me a new one directly from China. I got it. Took about a week, maybe just a little bit over a week. Got it in the mail. This one's working. I haven't carried it only a few times with it. I don't trust the sheaths anymore. But moving on, next one is what they said was a fan appreciation knife, limited run. And this is the Fracture slip joint. Tanto, this one's a Tanto style. I like it. A lot of people didn't like this knife, but I do like it. Now it does have 8CR 13 MOV steel, so not the best steel, but G10 handles, left hand, right hand tip up pocket clip, pretty much deep carry. Skeletonized, it's pretty long. Overall length is 7.74 inches. The blade is 3.35. Handle is 4.39. Weighs just over 3 ounces, 3.12 ounces. But yeah, it is a slip joint. I'm not real big into slip joints, but pretty much it's one hand open. You have a little more dexterity than I do, but opens one-handed. Got the half stop. You can shut it one-handed just like that. Carries really well in pocket. Pretty slim. And yeah, doesn't weigh a lot, a little over 3 ounces for a 3.35 inch blade. Now, they did come out with a drop point, which I always kind of wanted to get, but I like this Tanto one. Pretty awesome. Stonewash blade. Yeah, that's the Fracture slip joint. Next one was one of my first Civivis, and it was one of the first four they came out with, the Backlash, and it's still gotta tell you, it's still one of my favorites. Got a 9CR 18 MOV blade. It's 3.5 inches long. This awesome hollow grind, satin finish, nice finger choil, nice thumb ramp, good jimping. Handle is excellent. Ergos on this thing, awesome handle. G10, got blue stainless steel liners. They're milled out. Pocket clip is right hand, left hand tip up carry, and centering right now is off on this, but there's no blade play. And this is actually the first time I've noticed the centering being off that much, but I don't exactly know why, but usually it's pretty dead on. Liner lock up, like I said, still good. There's no play. I might get just a little bit. Might be just a little bit. May have to adjust the pivot. I'll adjust that later, get the centering. Now, this is an aftermarket backspacer. Put a blue one in, came with a black one. I like the touch of blue with the blue liners. But yeah, Backlash, one of the original ones at $42.50 still. Awesome knife. That goes along with this one. This was one of the first 4 models they came out with. And still at $42.50 is the Praxis. And this is a pretty large knife. Overall length is 8.45 inches. Got a 3.75 inch drop point blade. And this is 9CR 18 MOV also. Nice high flat grind. Again, nice finger choil. Decent jimping. Handle is comfortable, even though it's got two choils for your fingers. Fits my hand like it's made for it. No hot spots. Thing's pretty dang slicey. And stainless steel liners milled out. Liner lock. Deep carry pocket clip. Original long Civivi clip, but almost completely buries in your pocket. Right hand, left hand carry. G10 backspacer with lanyard hole. And I didn't get this. It took a long time to get the Praxis because I did not like the original gold liners. Did not like them. When I saw this model with a green, OD green scales and fully blacked out blade and hardware and pocket clip, yeah, liners, I decided to get it. And let me tell you, these two right here, the Backlash and the Praxis, you get way more knife than you think you ought to get for $42.50. So now I'll move on. Next 4 will be basically front flippers. This was my first front flipper, the X-Art, and this thing runs right around $50, a little less than $50. But you got D2 steel blade that's 3.22 inches long, nice hollow grind to it, satin finish, and everything, all the flippers besides this one, these are iron bearings, this is iron bearings. Nice lockup. Pretty much, it's a pretty light blade, so it's not drop shutty, but boy, it's smooth. G10 scales, G10 backspacer, a little lanyard hole, deep carry pocket clip, right hand, left hand tip up. Yeah, I can't really. Oh, I did. I did. Gonna say I can't really reach over and do it, but yeah, pretty awesome little front flipper. Handle pretty much a stick, so the ergos are actually pretty good. real slender. And I don't really have any issues with this thing trying to twist in my hand using it. I get a good grip on it. Pocket clip, no hot spots from the clip. So yeah, overall it's a pretty awesome knife. Awesome carry. You put this thing in your pocket. Like I said, it's pretty deep carry, very slender. Rides in your pocket. It's one of those knives you'll forget you have it. Yeah, the X Art, and they have the Chronic, that's a back flipper. Basically the same thing. Blade shape's a little different. But back flipper, I always kind of wanted one of those. Now moving on to the Mckenna. Now let me tell you, this is a knife that's been on my list forever, basically since it came out. And I don't know what they ran, $68 or 60 some bucks. I got this on sale. It is discontinued, so when they're gone, they're going to be gone, and I don't know why, because this thing's an awesome knife. Elijah Isom design. Love the shape, the design of this thing. This front flipper is excellent. This is the easiest front flipper I've ever handled. Love that. Guess it's a sheep's foot blade. D2 steel. Blade's 2.875 inches long. Man, this is just an awesome little knife. So glad I finally got it before they're gone. Is Elijah Isham's Maker's Mark. Nice pocket clip. It's not truly deep carry. You have this, I always call it the shark fin, pocket shark fin sticking out, but it's left hand, right hand tip up carry. And there's nothing not to like about this other than it being, it's a small knife. Nice G10 backspacer. I definitely dig this one. Awesome knife. I'd love to get the brass or the copper handled one, but I'm happy with this because this is pretty light. 1.75 ounces. You can't beat it. And I said this one disappears in your pocket. This one absolutely disappears in your pocket. You forget you have it. You have it in your pocket. But awesome. I like it. Civivi Mckenna. They're discontinued. If you want one, better get it while they're still available. Next one, just a beauty of a knife. The Imperium. Now I got the more premium version of it. This has front flipper. Also has thumb studs. Both work excellent. This one's a little longer knife. Now, I didn't write down the overall length, but blade is 3.47 inches. It's nitro V steel. And I tell you, I've carried this a lot and used it a lot, and it's holding its edge good. The handle is what I really like. It has this carbon fiber, shredded carbon fiber with copper flecks in it. Yeah, I think that is so cool looking. It is resin coated. You can see pretty shiny on this contour part. Scales are contoured. Pretty shiny, glossy. Then on the flats on the edges, they're a little more matted. Black stainless steel liners milled out. Liner lock. I mean, this thing, I screw it up. This thing under the camera, it's kind of hard to front flip. I don't know why, but yeah, action on this thing is excellent. Again, pretty much a deep carry pocket clip. Right hand only, and the carbon fiber ones tip up. I think the G10 or the Micarta, whatever the other ones were, you can reverse the clip for left-handed. But man, I like the black wash blade with that carbon fiber. Awesome looking knife. So moving on, this one again, I think is a awesome looking knife. This is the Appalachian Drifter Two. Let me flip my paper over. Appalachian Drifter 2, you have this carbon fiber bolster, G10 scales. I got the purple. This is designed a lot like the oh, I can't think of the name of it. Rustic Gent. Yeah. Shaped a lot like the Rustic Gent. Blade style, handle. But this is more modern because it's a front flipper. Actually, no, I can't. I have a hard time opening this under camera, but more of a top flipper. I can reach over and open it a lot easier. It has this fuller. You can spidey flick it, thumb flick it, but really this one, I usually slow roll it just like that. Man, this blade, this is Nitro V, also 2.9 inches long, clip point, hollow grind, and it is super, super thin behind the edge. It is slicey, has a real dainty tip on it. I gotta admit, I'm not big on clip points, but I love this blade. Love the blade on this with that fuller. But yeah, liner lock again. Lockup is excellent. Pocket clip, tip up, right hand only. Pocket clip's excellent. Deep carry pocket clip. G10 backspacer with a hidden lanyard hole. Man, I do. I love the looks of this knife. I like carrying it, using it. I just worry about the tip being so thin that I'm going to snap it off doing some of the things I do with a knife. But I think that's just a beautiful knife. I wasn't sure how the purple is going to look, but I think it looks excellent. I like it. But yeah, let's move on. That's the Appalachian Drifter 2. That's one of my newer ones. Back to one of my first Civivis is the Elementum. This is the copper one. This one I called off work so I could be home, get it when it dropped. And yeah, this is still one of my favorite knives. D2 steel, they're bead blasted stone wash finish. These copper scales. I mean, it's a Elementum. So what can I say that people don't usually already know about the Elementum? Action's good. Never been really drop shutty. Takes a couple of shakes. Deploys excellent. Liner lock still lock up good. Still no blade play. This is right hand only. Tip up carry. Carry's excellent. Now, being copper, it is heavier. It's 4.68 ounces. But man, I consider this a gentleman's carry because it's classy. Like I would consider the Imperium gentleman's carry. So it's nice looking. The Appalachian Drifter 2 also. But yeah, copper, Elementum. Let me tell you, the D2 on this is held up great. I have sharpened it, but for the most part, all I've had to do is drop it and maybe run it on a ceramic rod after use. You can see little marks on the edges here, stone wash, but man, it's holding up great. I've had this for quite a long time. And a lot of people didn't like these copper scales, the way they finished them, but I do. Um, Move on to this one's another Elementum, but this is the S35VN steel version with the JG10 scales, and pretty much the same as the copper one, except for the blade thickness is thinner, the handle thickness is thinner. It's obviously a lot lighter, and this is a pretty awesome knife. The S35V ones, I saw them in stock on Blade HQ or someplace not that long ago. But I got this, it was $80, $79.50. And yeah, pretty awesome carry. Again, this one right hand only, tip up carry, deep carry pocket clip. Same, basically the same clip as on the other one, except for it's black. But yeah, a lot lighter. This thing weighs 2.71 ounces, where this weighs 4.68. So it's like half the weight. Like I said, it's thinner, blade stock, handle thickness. Otherwise, it's the same. But yeah, the S35V one, that's a excellent Elementum. Now this one is the button lock Elementum. A lot of people hate this knife. I love it. Push button. Not only do you push button it to close it, you have to push button it and flip it to open it. There's no flipper tab, thumb studs, or anything. It's lock close, so you have to go like that. People, man, either they love this, or they hate this. I actually love it. I like it. That's no big deal to me to go like that, open it. But otherwise, it's shaped just like the Elementum, regular one, but it's a lot longer. You can see. I think this is the size this should have been, and this should be a flipper button lock, right? A standard button lock. But I just bumped the camera. I got the Damascus blade. I think that is awesome looking. This blue shredded carbon fiber. I love it. I think this is an awesome looking knife. Um, Again, this one I consider a gentleman's carry. Man, I do. I dig this, the blue in that carbon fiber, the Damascus blade, blackwash Damascus blade. I like it. I like the button lock Elementum. A lot of people do not, but I do. I like it. And so that takes care of the Elementums. Let's move on to this one. This is on the budget side. $40, $39.50. These next two, same price. And you look at them, they pretty much look exactly the same. This one is the Ortus flipper, back flipper, clip point, 3.25-inch blade, 9CR 18 MOV steel. Action on this, great. It's got this cutout that I have a hard time doing, but you can Spidey flick it. Finger choil, there's no jimping up here, but that's okay. Scales, the handle's made out of FRN. Both of these are FRN, but some of the nicest FRN scales I've handled. I do not mind that at all. As a G10 backspacer, there might be FRN. I don't know what the backspacer is actually made out of. Hidden lanyard hole, nice deep carry pocket clip, buries itself in your pocket, left-handed or right-handed, tip up. Um, yeah, might as well just do these same time. This one, everything's the same. This has a drop point blade, has thumb studs, along with a back flipper. Again, excellent action, and just almost drop shutty. Both of these are really comfortable in hand. Nice forward finger choil. No hot spots on either one of these. And other than the blade shape, and this one having thumb studs and that having a hole, they're basically identical. And I love both of them. When I got the orders, I carried the holy crap out of it. I liked it. But when I got the Badlands Vagabond, I haven't even told you what this one was. This is a Badlands Vagabond. Yeah, this gets carried a lot. I was carrying this all the time. Both of these are lightweight, under 3 ounces, 2.87, something like that. But yeah, I just kind of prefer the drop point and the thumb studs on this one over the, ow, hit myself, over the clip point. Like I said, I'm not a real big fan of clip points. This is probably the favorite clip point that I have. But yeah, freaking for $40, these are awesome knives. I know people do not like FRN handles, but I don't mind these at all. These are pretty sweet. Awesome knives. Lightweight, great action, great ergos on these. Choke up, no hot spots. Yeah, I mean, come on, you can't beat that. $40. Okay, so moving on, getting down there. This little guy right here is the Odium, designed by Ferrum Forge. And let me tell you, for a little knife, this is pretty awesome. D2 steel blade. It's flat ground. It's designed by Ferrum Forge. Right there's their logo. Right there, you got a Civivi logo here. Awesome adult size finger choil. Nice chimping on top. I can get rest of my 3 fingers on there nice and comfortable. Now back here, it's a 3-finger grip, but I tend to use it choked up. Small knife overall, it's 6.19 inches. Got a 2.65 inch blade. Drop point, flat grind, ground, black wash finish, D2. Awesome it's pretty slicey. Handle, got G10 scales. Closed length, handle length is 3.54 inches, so it's pretty small. Nice, fairly deep carry pocket clip. Again, had that shark's fin sticking out of your pocket a little. But this fits in the 5th pocket of my jeans. I can carry it. It's a 5th pocket knife. I've carried this as my main blade many times because that's a capable small knife. And it's not huge. It's not scary looking. Maybe the blacked out version here is a little more scary. You can Spidey flick this, but it's so small. I have a hard time. But I can do it. I have to kind of can't do it naturally. I kind of have to think about it. But tell you the truth, I either flip it or I just thumb roll it, slow roll it out, do what I have to do. You can, I like knives you can actually slow roll it out, be discreet opening them. Yeah, the Civivi Ferrum Forge Odium, one of my favorite small knives by far. Okay, move on to these three pretty awesome knives. This is the Brazen Tanto version. They do have a drop point, and again, the drop point I think is in a different steel than the Tanto. This is D2. Blade is 3.5 inches long. Overall, it's 8 inches. Handle's 4.5. Again, 2 ways of deployment. Got the flipper. Got the thumb studs. I love the thumb studs. Action. I mean, watches. Okay. Nice action on this thing. Really not a forward finger chill. You can kind of get your fingertip up there if you're doing some kind of detailed cuts. G10 scales, G10 backspacer, lanyard hole in the backspacer, black stainless steel liners. Again, you can see skeletonized. Liner lockup is excellent. Deep carry left hand or right hand tip up. I mean, that's deep carry. Not real heavy, 3.81 ounces. Not bad for a larger knife, 8-inch overall knife. Again, ergos, just excellent for me. No hot spots. I don't feel that clip. This has the new style Savivi clip, but awesome. I like the Tanto blade on this. I always kind of wanted I may get one eventually, the drop point version. Probably get a purple one. I was going to get the purple when I bought this, but I didn't. Got the burgundy. And speaking of purple, I do dig this purple color. Purple and black. This is the Cogent button lock. Traditional style button lock. Flipper tab. I mean, this one opens when it's closed. This one, like I showed, is locked when it's closed. This thing, yeah, I dig this one. Now, this is considered a clip point, but doesn't have the upsweep, say like that or the Ortus. My phone flashed something about the SD card, but yeah, nice G10 scales on this. I like the milling, I like the design. And it says button lock, flipper tab. This is 14C 28N steel, black wash finish. I dig that. Flat grind, all black hardware, black liners, again skeletonized, liner lock, button lock. Now, this one does have a little bit of lock play within the button lock. Not uncommon. I didn't see. I've only saw one or two other people on YouTube complain about that. And there's a way to fix it, and I'm going to try it one of these days. Otherwise, it really doesn't bother me. I'm not worried about it failing or anything. But yeah, I carried this a bunch when I first got it. I'm trying to hit a liner lock, but this and the next one I carried a lot until I got my Benchmade 940 Osborne. Last but not least is the Savivi Riffle. This one I didn't get right away. I was on the fence about it. Something about it I just didn't I don't know. I just didn't like. I don't know if it was this big hole or what it was, but let me tell you, kind of after seeing it for a while, it definitely was growing on me. So I ended up getting one at Christmas time, and I gotta say, the Riffle is an awesome knife. Again, it's 8 inches overall length, 14C 28N steel. I like that. 3.5 inch long blade, pretty thin blade stock, real tall, flat grind. Thing is super thin behind the edge. Slices like a dream. Like literally the hot knife through butter, cuts through stuff. Got the dark green micarta scales, which I love these. This micarta on this. Um, that's the kind of micarta I like. I don't like the real polished, smooth micarta. Like, I mean, you get micarta, it feels like this. This has a little texture to it. It's a little more polished around the edges here where it's dark. Um, this handle, I kind of thought was weird shape, but let me tell you, excellent ergles. My hand fits in here just perfect. I don't feel bunched up at all. I mean, I can pull back and hook my pinky around the corner here, but for the most part, fits perfect. Nice jimping up here. Um, Action on this. Can't get any better than that. Flipper tab. Now this flipper tab did have a sharp spot right here on the corner. I did kind of sand that down a little bit, so now it's fine. I did that right when I was doing a review on it. But yeah, you can Spidey flick this. You can thumb flick it and slow roll this thing. Nice. I mean, it slow rolls so nice. I don't know why slow rolling is becoming a thing with me, but I can slow roll a knife when it has action like that. I like it. But yeah, the Civivi Riffle. Like I said, this is 14C 28N steel. I haven't done a dang thing to this. This thing still feels sharp, and I used it quite a bit. These run $55. Yeah, man, can't go wrong with some of these Civivis for their price. Any of these, really. But yeah, nice deep carry pocket clip. Again, the smaller new style. It is you can see it's got flathead screws, so they're flush. The pocket clip sits on top of the scales, but it is reversible, left hand or right hand carry. So that's nice. Um, yeah, Riffle. And I was gonna, this is a long video, I was gonna pick out my top 5, but I'm not gonna do it in this video. I may turn around and do a second video where I pick out my top ones. But that's it. Can't even get them all in frame. That's my entire collection of Savivi knives as of today, March 12th, 13th. I bumped that camera again. And, well, I guess that's it. Do the usual, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. And until next video, bye.